Hey, sorry, got a little spit caught in my throat. Hey, happy Wednesday. I am so glad you are here. We're making it. We made it halfway through the week, chugging along, right? Slowly and surely, we're getting there. How has your week been? I will go first because I'm the only one talking, but I would love to hear from you how your week is going. I have had a very productive week. I'm feeling really energized. I'm feeling really buzzing because I am working on something super duper special for you, and I think you're gonna love it. Not going to announce it yet, but just know that I am working diligently. I'm really, really excited about this, and it's going to be awesome. So with that, that's how my week is going. How are your goals going? What are you working on this week? How is it going? What is going well? What can you improve upon? This is the halfway mark for the week, right? If you've had a kind of crummy week, there's time to turn it around. If you've had a really great week and things are starting to slide, reel it in. You've got this, okay? I'm here for you. Let me know what you need from me. And the group, right? Come to the group. Run to the group. Post your questions. Post your challenges. Post your wins. That's what we're here for. All right. So specifically today, what are we talking about? Yesterday, I posted our discussion question asking about inflammation. It's a very buzzy word, right? Because we hear anti-inflammatory diet, we hear chronic inflammation, we hear about acute inflammation. So I wanted to hear from you what you know about it, what you don't know about it, what your questions are. And we got a lot of really great responses. So thank you for responding if you did. Let's get right into it. So when we're thinking about the umbrella word inflammation, that's basically your body's defense mechanism against danger. So basically your immune system is part of fighting inflammation. That's kind of part of its job. So if we're talking about acute inflammation, when you get a cut, when you work out really hard and you damage your muscles, if you have an infection, what are some other examples? Stuff like that, okay? Sometimes you get that red swelling. You can kind of tell when your body is working to fight, put that immune response and fight to heal your body. That's the whole thing. Your body is fighting to heal. All right. And so basically, if there's an incident that your body needs to fight to heal, it pumps out white blood cells. Those white blood cells basically have chemical messengers in there that help heal your body and help to, fight whatever danger it sees right there. So that's a really good thing. We want your immune response and your acute inflammation response to be really strong. So that's a good thing. Now, where we get into trouble or where it starts to merge into, it's like trying to figure out the right words, merge into chronic inflammation, that's basically when this process is prolonged. Basically, your body thinks that it's still under attack, still thinks it's in danger. So it's pumping out those white blood cells like crazy, trying to heal your body, even if there isn't any immediate danger. So what happens if there's all these white blood cells like on the hunt, ready to attack, but there's nothing like immediate danger right there, it starts to attack your healthy tissue and healthy organs. And that's where chronic inflammation can lead to different medical conditions. So, we see chronic inflammation. It's kind of like a chicken and an egg situation. Like, does the chronic inflammation cause the illness, or does the illness cause the inflammation? It's kind of like murky. So just know that they are related to things like heart disease, Alzheimer's, cancer, rheumatoid arthritis, type 2 diabetes. So there's a lot of like these medical conditions that are intertwined with chronic inflammation. Now, chronic inflammation is also associated with some lifestyle factors that promote this inflammatory response even when there's not that immediate danger. So things like smoking, excessive alcohol intake, also high stress, like under a lot of stress a lot of the time, and then also having excess weight on your body. These are all factors that can contribute to chronic inflammation, and they also can kind of tie into those medical conditions later on that we want to prevent. That's why we want to reduce and prevent chronic inflammation, right? So we talked about what acute inflammation is, right? That's your immune response. There's a danger, white blood cells come out, fight the danger, fix the situation, good to go. That's a good thing. Where we go into issues, if your body still thinks that there's danger and it keeps pumping out those white blood cells, even if there's nothing right there to fix, that's when it starts damaging healthy tissue. Okay? Chronic versus acute. We got that. Now, let's talk about some things through those lifestyle factors, specifically nutrition, that can be pro-inflammatory and some things that are anti-inflammatory. So pro-inflammatory basically means that it like helps to cause, I don't know if helps to cause is like the right way to put that, but promotes chronic inflammation. So pro-inflammatory foods are going to be highly processed, refined fats like trans fats or those refined oils found in packaged processed foods, but also fried food, and refined processed carbohydrates like pastries, added sugar, white bread, those kind of more processed, refined carbohydrates, which is why we do want to try to limit them, right? And then also processed meats. So like sausages, deli meats, different processed meats like that have nitrates in them, and that is pro-inflammatory too. So like I had also mentioned, excess alcohol can also contribute to chronic inflammation because it is pro-inflammatory, okay? So pro-inflammatory foods, we want to try to limit. And you guys actually hit the nail on the head when you were talking in the discussion question, when I posted the discussion question and you were talking about those pro-inflammatory foods. A lot of them, you guys got them right. So that's what we want to avoid chronic inflammation. Now, anti-inflammatory foods helps to prevent chronic inflammation by basically, there's this word, antioxidant. It helps to take away those negative, damaging cells, okay? And helps to not only promote a healthy immune response for that acute inflammation, but it helps to reduce chronic inflammation. So, big one are omega-3 fatty acids. So it can be found in fish oil, like supplements, or by eating. This is, we know that we like to eat real food to get our nutrients in, but fatty fish like salmon, that's a great way to get those omega-3 fatty acids in because that helps to reduce, hey, Pamela, I'm glad you're here. So the omega-3 fatty acids are anti-inflammatory, so getting them in through food like fish, also walnuts or other Nuts and seeds are a really great source of anti-inflammatory healthy fats. So chia seeds, your different nuts and those sorts of things, those are our healthy fats. Those are anti-inflammatory. And olive oil and avocado. So we think about those healthy fats as promoting that anti-inflammatory because of the omega-3 fatty acids. Also, turmeric is anti-inflammatory because it has antioxidants in there. So the reason why we see fruits and vegetables as being anti-inflammatory or really promoted on an anti-inflammatory diet is because they are rich in antioxidants, polyphenols, and other little compounds that are found in plants that we can eat. So that really does help reduce, prevent chronic inflammation and can be anti-inflammatory. So that's why we really want to get a lot of fruits and vegetables in. Something else that can help to reduce your chronic inflammation is regular exercise. Regular exercise in the long term as a consistent habit is anti-inflammatory. But we can think of exercise as being one of those sources of acute inflammation because that is immediate damage or stress on the body, right? So what that means is exercise or creating those micro tears in your muscles when you exercise, that is absolutely acute inflammation. But by having a healthy immune response and lots of healthy anti-inflammatory foods in your diet, that promotes a healthy acute inflammation response to heal that damaged tissue and get the heck out of there, right? And then that will, you get healed and then you can do it again. It's when it is kind of these heightened, remember we talked about at the beginning, heightened amounts of white blood cells consistently that then starts to damage your healthy tissue. That's the chronic inflammation. So long term, we want to have that consistent exercise routine in addition to our healthy anti-inflammatory foods to help have a healthy immune response for that acute inflammation and to reduce chronic inflammation. So I hope that was clear. I know that there's kind of like a lot of, some crossover, a lot of similar vocabulary. So if any of that was not clear, just ask me in the questions, type it in the comments section. So to recap, we've got acute inflammation, which is basically a little piece, I don't think that's the right word, an immediate piece of danger to your body that your body has to pump out white blood cells to heal, whether that's a cut or damaged muscle tissue, different things like that. We want that to be all healed up. That's acute inflammation. Chronic inflammation is when that is prolonged and your body thinks it's in prolonged danger. Then those white blood cells start to damage healthy tissue. And pro-inflammatory foods and lifestyle factors can contribute to that chronic inflammation, which contributes to medical conditions and health concerns later on. And then our anti-inflammatory foods helps to promote that healthy immune response and create a good acute inflammation response while reducing our chronic inflammation. So if you just caught the tail end of that, definitely go back and watch the beginning because we ironed it all out for you. But I hope that was a nice overview of inflammation, what it is, what you can do to reduce it, what you can do to optimize your response to it, and the foods that you should be avoiding because they are pro-inflammatory and the ones that you should be eating because they are anti-inflammatory. Got it? Okay. So if there's any specific topics that you would like to see, this is for you. I can't read your mind. You need to let me know what you want to learn about. So if anybody has a topic that you would love to learn about, be sure to let me know. You can comment it here. You can post it in the group and say, hey, Zoe, I want to learn about this. So just let me know, okay? So I hope you have a fabulous rest of your Wednesday. Finish the week off strong. Work on those small daily goals that you can control that help you create the outcome that you desire. And I cannot wait to hear all of those wins on Friday when we're sharing our wins. So be thinking about what you're going to share. All right. Have a great night, guys. Have some delicious dinner, and I'll see you later.